Dạ, ông yêu Phật nha, mình đợi tí ha. Dạ, quý vị đợi tí, thầy đang vào ạ.
Good evening from Himalaya. Mình đạt nghe không?
Dạ, sóng hơi yếu thưa thầy, nghe nó hơi giật ạ.
Disconnect or not? Thầy bây giờ đang leo lên cái núi mà bây giờ trời sắp sửa mưa. I think we can reach there. There's
Dạ, bây giờ nghe đỡ thưa thầy.
người ta vô
Dạ,
đông chưa con?
dạ, chưa, hôm nay chương trình tiếng Anh đó thưa thầy. Bây giờ chương trình tiếng Anh hả?
Chương trình tiếng Anh. I think maybe. I think maybe the. Yeah, I mean. So we can take a seat there. Where? There. No. If there's a van, we can. We can take it. Yeah. Bây giờ nghe rõ chưa con?
Dạ, nghe tốt hơn rồi thưa thầy. Dạ.
Okay, okay. Oh, this is not so bad. Thầy đi lên cái chỗ mà coi mặt trời lặn á, nhưng mà trời sắp mưa, không sao. This one, when we go, we can you talk. Yeah, this place. So. Yeah. Now you keep standing. Thầy good evening from Himalaya. Con sẵn sàng chưa, Minh Đạt?
Dạ, sẵn sàng thưa thầy, mọi người vô hết rồi ạ.
Bao nhiêu người?
Dạ, giờ 14 người tham dự thưa thầy.
Thôi mình bắt đầu đi.
Dạ.
Before starting, we would like to invite all of you. We keep 1 minute silent, pray for world peace. Okay, thank you. Now we are on the one of the high place of Himalaya. What is the topic today? You see, now we are coming here. We waiting for the sunset. What is rain is coming? No. You can put so many people. We can see only me. No. Yeah. So you put how many? Only 14. No. We see all the people. Cannot see. Yeah. Okay. Well, what is the topic today, please?
Yeah, hello, Master. Today' topic is the beings and the war, the miracles and the power of the nature.
Yes. In the life now, even the scientific develop, but cannot understand all the miracle of the nature. You see, like 2006 to more than 3,000 years ago, and Buddha also told us, beside our planet, there's many planet around the world, beside the Earth. Then after more than 2,000 years, and the scientists discovered telescope, and they recognize what Buddha said true. Even during the Buddha time, Buddha predict so many wonderful things. Even he predict in the every glass of water, there are many thousands of microbes. And now, after more than 2,000 years, the scientists starting learn something. So, in our life, so many wonderful things, the connection between being and the world and the nature. But due to do not believe the karma and respect the law of the nature, so many problems come. Now the climate change, people say only climate change, but not many people try to understand the reason why the climate change. The climate change because the human being do not respect the nature. They cut the forest, they polluted air, water, noise, many things. Even the food also polluted. Yeah. Now you see the many countries, they also many world leader, they talk about the peace. But now they talk the peace, but inside they make the weapon. Particularly the rich country, they utilize their wealth and money to develop this so-called high technology. So you see now the million people on the planet, there's no food to eat, not sufficient to eat. But during that, they spend $1 billion for weapon, for killing. So let us observe and meditate the miracle of the life and the nature. You see, for example, when I come to Lumbini about 45 years ago, Lumbini in ruin. Then I feel very sad. So I make the wish, so many wishes. One of the wishes, I say, if the really Lumbini where Buddha was born, I very much like to see Lumbini develop. After nearly 30 years, and the King Biranta and the government Kerala invite me come to give the land, and the first foreigner to get the land. And with the time past, now we have 36 countries. So this is a miracle. But when I started to build the Lumbini, we did not have money. But I also refused to call for donation. Because when we call the donation, if the good people is okay, if it's not good people, they misinterpret. Then with $60, I start the work. And many people thought I was crazy, foolish. But now Vietnam temple nearly finished. And more than another 35 countries is coming. So this is miracle. So in my life, I also sometimes I put the question, I say, why? The rich people, majority rich people at last become poor. Then I spend more than 42 years traveling different countries in the world, try to understand the reason why majority rich people at last become poor. They are very intelligent, they are very cunning, but why they become poor? So it's very interesting. So, for example, you now see many, the 100 university, famous university in the world, they produce the financial and scientists how to develop economic, but many crises going on. So now let us try to do many things. The science up to now the scientists cannot come on the proof in a scientific way. So this is the question. So for example, in the history, so many political leaders, they're very clever, cunning. They want to conquer the world, but at last they fail. For example, Alexander Great, Napoleon, Mongolian, Genghis Khan. He held the army in ancient time. They conquer from the Mongolia up to Europe, and after that, they were defeated. And even Napoleon, Hitler, they're very intelligent, talented, but why they fell? You see, this is very interesting, and many things. So now I would like to invite Pham. You share some your idea about this subject.
Yeah, hello, Master. Hello, everyone. Today I'm in the Phúc Bình Monastery with Thầy Khởi Sơn and
Yes.
Kenneth too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the topic today, talk about the beings and the nature. So, I mean, I learned recently about the human beings. You know, we are very lucky to born as a human being because if you observe around, right, if you see animal, they only have like when they live, they have instinct. Beautiful. And they live, they're based on their survival instinct. It's beautiful. So they don't have a lot of, you know, like us, we have like very lucky, we have awareness, we have choice, we can make, you know, different choice that we can do. So that's why we're very lucky to have like a human being along with the nature. So nature and human, we interconnected. You know, we are live together side by side, right? Because our environment will affecting us. Like Master mentioned about having a lot of disaster and observing around the world. That means we not take care, do a good job of take care of Mother Nature. So we need to do more of it. So one good news that on the peace conference on Lumini on May 5th during this year, we signed a MOU with the local Lumini governments along with the community to plant the 18,000 trees. So the plan right now, the first phase we have the 200 trees complete and more to come. So that's something that we can try to promote tree plantings and creating your green environment. That's something that we can all can do. You know, as far as the law of nature, law of karma. So believe in that because everything that we do will go affect us. So if you do good things, good thing happen. You do bad thing happen. So that's the law of karma. And same thing with nature. If we take care of good nature, believe in doing good intent, nature will take care of us. Um, you know, that's for my thought on this topic today. So it's just, lucky to be in a human, and then we can make choices, and we can do a lot of things to take care of ourselves, take care of others, take care of the earth. So we should do more of it, just promoting uh, peace, and take care of ourselves, take care of others, take care of the mother of earth, and the nature by itself. So
This belongs
that's
to
all I have
Pandit.
to share. Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thầy Quay Sơn, can you share some your idea?
Yeah. Hello, Master. Hello, everybody. Today I'm very happy because Mr. Thanh and Mr. Quân, we stayed at Phước Bình Monastery, Hoàng Yêu Phước Bình Monastery in the Tennessee. I'm very happy because I think that this topic very, very good about the nature, because I think that the very important about the for the earth, the mother earth. I think that any people they don't away of the mind, because they want to destroy anything in the world, because because some the leader for example the Iran and the Russian and some country, because they create the war, because they fight together, and then anything in the world, because they destroy. And I feel very, very sad, because I call some people and some the leader, because together, okay, we should understand together, because we have for the mother earth. Because if we don't do that, if we don't plant some the tree, and we don't protect in the earth mother, very, very dangerous in future. The 1 minute 1 hour, because one day one day by day, because anything happen for us, because I think that's a tsunami, and the storm, and the sometimes like what that happened for us. I worry so much. I worry so much, because I think that one day the un the un the un the word Detroit, because I always write for any people we love together, because I think that because maybe this topic very, very good. I love it so much, because I write for the any people away of the dead of mind, because we shoot the support together. We plant the many tree, and we should protect rotate animal, because we do anything for the mother earth. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thầy Quay Sơn. On this occasion, I also take the occasion to thanks Minh Đức Đạt. He the chairman of the TT Weapon International Organization. The last few weeks, 2 weeks, he led a very good ceremony to plant the tree in Lumbini, where Buddha was born. We appreciate it, and we wish you try to motivate to make green Lumbini. This is the historical. Thank you very much. I also would like to invite you to join. Talk few
Thank you,
words.
Guruji. Yes, thanks for allowing me to share a few words on this topic, the power of and the miracles of nature. I think in addition to what Thầy Huệ Sơn and Tan has contributed, obviously the nature, Mother Earth, the environment is very important in our daily lives, that we have an interdependent, interconnected, aspect with Mother Earth, with the nature, as Tan has alluded to. So we should strive to preserve and conserve nature, through various initiatives. Plant trees is one of many action that we can do to protect and preserve Mother Earth. Oxygen and also provide a cleaner environment for the next generation. I think that's we all should strive to work towards collectively and help preserve nature for generations to come. So I appreciate Guruji for sharing the initiative that we're working on. Green Lumini is the vision, is to plant trees to surround Lumbini with legacy lasting trees for 5, 10, 20, 30 years down, and that's the vision. But hopefully the vision goes beyond just Green Lumbini. We could also, after the Green Lumbini project is successful, we could go to Green Bodh Gaya, Green Kalipavestu, a lot of ideas and other places in the world that we can replicate this project, throughout the world. So that's obviously is our hope and intention. So we appreciate your support. Beyond just nature, I'm gonna digress a little bit further or go in depth a little bit further. Is I also think about the miracles of the unseen hand. You know, the metaphysical. We talked about nature being the physical. Helping with Mother Earth is the physical aspect, but I also want to share a little bit more thoughts about the metaphysical, which is kind of the unseen hand or unseen forces that um, is the kind of is the an aspect of life that we don't see with our senses, but for me, I believe that there are unseen hands and unseen forces that is kind of governing or supporting all aspects of our daily lives. And that's the karmic forces, and that's also the unseen hand forces that help us or put obstacles and challenges in our way so that we can learn from it. And it I think it's very karmic. That karmic energy is also very, very, very um is real. I think not real, but at least from a personal, I get it comes down to personal and direct experience. But for me, I do believe there are unseen hands that help us in our journey in life. I've gone through personally, I've gone through many obstacles and hurdles, and it's as if the unseen hand that help guide the way, guide the path to help me and help our team overcome so many challenges. And I believe that. I think if we lead with good intention, honesty, and sincerity, like Guruji always teach, tan tam tan tak, honesty and sincerity, we lead with that
Yeah,
in our intention, in our action, the unseen hand will help us. And that's the power,
if you have
the miracle of
next
the
time we
nature, um, beyond just the physical, but the metaphysical. And I truly and deeply believe that because I've seen the miracles happen. And Guruji has also shared with us so many miracles from the unseen hand to help him in his journey and all the projects that he has accomplished, and all the things that he have contributed and done for the world, for Nepal, for Lumbini. The unseen hand really is play a factor in all of that success. So I really believe it, but we have to lead with honesty and sincerity first. So that's my inputs on this topic, Guruji.
Thank you, Minh Đạt. You see the many things. For example, when I was in Nepal, I heard there's one of the most beautiful towns. Okay, on forgotten towns on the Silk Road. In ancient time, the people choose to carry the businessmen go to the Tibet by that way, Bandipur. I'm told that it's very beautiful. One day I was there. Beginning, we cannot see snow mountain. Then only after I say, how is like these people say most beautiful? I say, if it's a miracle, I like to see the beauty of the Bandibua. Only after a few minutes, the sky clear, then I see around beautiful snow mountain around. Then suddenly I make the wish. I say, oh, here, if we have the Chùa Một Cột, Vietnamese temple in this place is wonderful. When I talk to some of the students, he say, oh, master, we go alone. Difficult. How can we build a temple? I say, and moreover, we don't have enough money to build. I say, don't. I just make the wish. So I'm very much happy to inform you the temple is finished. Now we can inauguration anytime. So we are thinking to inauguration next year. So now we have more than 1 year. So I very much like you prepare the time and money and come enjoy with it. The miracle can happen in Himalaya. Okay. Oh, many wonderful things. So Minh Đức Đạt, you and your friend, what you have done Lumini, try to develop it. And many poor countries need your help. Yeah. Yeah, like I told you, when I see the poor people, I feel very sad. Then I make the wish whenever the people poor meet me, I give or I lend a little money, then they become rich. So many 100,000 people now become rich. I'm very happy. That I also think that is miracle. I wish in the future, if possible, you should have the bank. Generally, the bank, they lend money to the rich people and something guarantee. But the poor people, they don't have property to guarantee the rent, the loan. So please you find good solution how to lend money people, no need the guarantee. That is, if you can do, this is a wonderful thing. Yeah. Recently, I meet some banker. I talk about this solution. He said, Guri, not possible. Because if we lend money to them, no guarantee, then they run away. The bank become bankruptcy. But I don't think so. I think when they are poor, we help them. How can they run away? Isn't it? So now I would like to invite John. John, Professor John.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello. Hope everyone is well. Ken, thank you for bringing up the unseen hand. I was wondering how to bring nature and the unseen hand and mankind. The unseen hand has played a lot of big roles in my life, and it's wonderful when we can recognize it. And I heard a story, I don't know how long ago, I don't even remember where, it was probably from Master, that a rose cannot grow into a thistle. You know, a thistle cannot grow into a rose. An apple tree cannot make bananas. I do have a point here. A mango tree can't produce papayas, and that's nature. You know, that is just nature. And when mankind tries to change the nature, it doesn't go well usually. And I think the Buddha was teaching us how to control, to master our own nature in right thinking, in right feeling, or life is suffering, in right feeling, becoming master of our thinking, becoming master of our feelings, and becoming master of our will, our actions, our right thinking, and our right feeling. And the more we can master these things, and they're not easy, some are very, very difficult, especially feelings. I think if we start with thinking first, then we can recognize our feelings, whether they're just emotions rather than feelings. And as we know, all emotions are feelings, but not all feelings are
Exactly.
emotions.
On the way.
And
On the way.
we often think that our feelings are the truth, and we operate from that truth.
Oh, really?
And we can become unstuck
I see.
with that, because what can be true may not be a truth. I'm thirsty, I have a drink. I'm thirsty, it's true, but it's not the truth. I have a drink, now I'm not thirsty anymore.
What is
But we put a label of it being a truth, our feelings. So I'm beating around the bush. Getting to the point is, once we learn to control or master our thinking, our feeling, and our willing, which is our actions, then the unseen hand becomes more prevalent in our life, and we're able to see it more easily, and we become more grateful and more patient. And the more patient and more grateful we get, we evolve. If we're a rose, then we blossom into a rose better. If we're a banana, we blossom into a banana better. So we become more, and then our actions change. We start planting trees. We start accepting other people. We start doing the right things at the right time. Our actions and our thinking and our willing all start working together. And when we do that, nature, or the unseen hand, comes in and helps us a great deal. 10 years ago, I have many little stories about the unseen hand helping me. And more than 10 years ago, when we had video stores, I'm trying to think how long ago, 20 years ago, I come out. I used to rent the DVDs, and I was waiting for this DVD to come out, and I had booked it, and somebody rented it before me. I kept going back, and it was walking distance from my home. And I finally got the set. It was Star Trek Voyager. Anyway, I remember it very vividly, and I got it, and I walked out the door from Blockbuster Video, and immediately out the door, there's traffic lights so you can walk across the road, a T intersection in the middle of Melbourne, almost the middle of Melbourne. And I look up and I can hear the tick, 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 tick. You can walk, see the green man, and somebody grabbed me by my shirt collar and pulled me back. Because I was so excited. I was reading my DVD cover, and a car went speeding through the intersection. And I turned around to say thank you to the person. There was nobody there. Nobody within 50 or 60 meters of me. I still feel the chill, what happened. It was such a strong pull right back, because I was just walking. I was reading this Green Man. I can walk. Yes. So many little stories of like that, and that set me on a path of meditating, finding out, learning about Buddhism, about the unseen hand, that we're not alone, and the more grateful you become, I believe, more things happen. And when we recognize it, it just it is a wonderful way. So work with your nature, is what I'm trying to say. And that nature, because we all have a different personalities, and once we can master our thinking, right thinking, right feeling, and right actions, the world becomes, then we do what needs to be done, and the right things happen for us as well as for the other people around us. and we can begin to blossom, whether we're a papaya tree, a banana tree, a rose, you know. So, yes, that's my opinion. Anyway, thank you, Master.
Thank you, John. This is really a miracle. The miracle, we can talk many days, unlimited. But the one thing, the people, due to the ignorance, the people do not want to recognize it. So many problems. Yeah. The pollution, climate change. Very few government, they talk about the reason why the climate change. Polluted noise, food, water, everything. So let us together, we pray, and then unseen hand will come with us. Then many good things can be changed in a better way. So now I find there's another our friend, Mr. Jacob. Can you explain? Can you join the few your idea?
Hello, how's it going, everybody?
Yes.
I'm Jacob. I'm from New York City in the United States. I work in climate change research myself. And the question of climate is so difficult because you need to bring so many people to the table. You need to bring everybody together in order to fix climate change. It's a question of not just what one person can do, but what every person can do together. And it's every little component of your life. And I think that's the question of truly being knowing of your actions and knowing that every action you take, every time you turn on some water or you pick a food you want to eat, or you drive somewhere, you fly somewhere, you take a bus somewhere, everything is impacting of climate change. And not to say that, you should sit and do nothing always, and you should never go anywhere, eat anything, do anything, be part of anything, because that is life to be part of something. Um, but the difficulty is finding that best path forward where we can gather people together. And I think that starts with awareness. And we've been talking about awareness of the unseen hand, awareness of the integrated elements of nature, how nature integrates with the human life. And I think it really starts there with knowing exactly where our place is within the natural order, that humans are not outside of this natural order, that we are part of this great sort of cycle of humanity into nature, of nature into humanity. Um, and bringing people to the table that actually can make the change on it. It's difficult with just one person to make a path forward. But a lot of my work that I do here in America is finding the people who do have that power to make the change. The person who maybe runs a big company or helps run decisions at a big university, and talking to them and saying, this is a problem. We know this is a problem, and we can show that people around us know that this is a problem. I think a lot of it is showing that people really do care, and people really do care about the environment. There's a um, misunderstanding in America and maybe in other places as well that people don't really care about the environment. They just want things to be convenient. They want to have the objects that they have in life. They want to be able to live what we call the modern world. But I think that people really do
And like this, I can.
crave that connection with nature and that connection with the natural order, and that people really do want to make a change if they can just see the path forwards to it. And I think that's a lot of our job, is showing the world that there is a more healthy, a more sustainable, a more integrated way to live. Um, and I think that's sort of where we need to go, is build that awareness and build that connection and start actually moving in a way where we work with the world. I work in architecture specifically, and a lot of what we've been talking about is building buildings that are a part of nature. They're not separate from nature. Building a building that has a place is for animal habitats, ones that work with the wind instead of against the wind. Building spaces that recognize that we are not outside of nature, but we really are part of nature in itself. And I think that's not the way out of climate change entirely, but it's one of many steps that we can take to reduce our pollution and to make the natural world part of our lives every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Let's us together. You see, it's like many miracles. And when I'm a first foreigner to get the land Lumini, nobody believed Lumini developed. And many people consider I'm foolish. But I work, and I pray. And now the 36 countries join with us. Like now you see the people violent and all of us together. And we try to introduce TT weapon. And that peace come, I believe. That's the life is a miracle. Then I started my project in Lumini, only $60. And nobody believed complete. But now it's nearly complete. Yeah. And like the Vietnam Chùa Một Cột temple on the Bandipur, we did not have money, but we worked silently and now complete. Yeah. So let's together. If we are confirmed and positive, Unseen Hand will come with us. Certainly. Now I would like to invite you, Phước Linh. You can share your idea about this subject.
Hi, Guru. Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to this meeting. And I would like to share some of my point of views to this theme. Well, I think everything on this earth is deeply interconnected. For example, polluted air affects our health, while a beautiful sunset can uplift our mood. Like this connection goes beyond the physical world and extends into emotions and relationships too.
5:45.
Um,
Okay.
and Guru also said about Jainism, and I also did some research about these religions, and I found that the why the Jain is mostly very wealthy, because Jain philosophy emphasizes ahimsa, which means non-violence, and deep respect for all forms of life. And this approach naturally cultivates mindfulness, compassion, and harmony, which can lead to prosperity, not just materially, but spiritually and emotionally as well. And yeah, I think people energies and moods can influence those around them. Like this is why being mindful of the company we keep and the energy we project is also so important. Like positive thoughts and actions can uplift others, just as negative ones can pull them down. So yeah, that's my opinion. So sorry, Guru, I don't have a good mood right now, because I feel like in the couple of days I think like the world is too complicated, and or maybe I'm just too too sensitive.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I also feel tired, because like people also very stubborn. Like if you like you have like good you have like a good intention to help them, but sometimes they just don't want to receive it, like, and also like you have good intention in the way that you want them to protect the environment, but some people just don't want to get it.
No,
Yeah.
your idea is good. Don't worry. You see it when we do the good thing, slowly many people will follow. I believe. Like Lumini, nobody believe we develop. And then now, thousand people come every day. Yeah. And then that is the miracle. The miracle. You see, like the dark. If you have the light, when the light come and the darkness disappear. Yeah, I believe. For example, you see the few years back, I also talk about environment. I talk in Vietnamese program, but now in Vietnam, many thousand people plant million tree. Particularly, I'm very happy, very grateful to Vietnamese government. They decide by parliament, they plant 1 billion tree in Vietnam. Now the work is going on. Yeah. Before, when I talk about environment, and few people also criticize me. You say crazy talking. But now many people, recently the Trung Phước Điền also informed me many million tree have planted. Then the particular the government also engaged in this program. Then I think this idea we try to develop another country, and then on the planet will be better and better. Okay, thank you. Once again, I would like to thanks Minh Đức Đạt and your group have planted the tree in the Holy Land. And please try to communicate your address and motivate the people in the world joining with you, not only Lumbini, throughout different continents. Particularly many African countries now, they have big problem of the water. Thank you very much. Please you try to keep contact. And next week, if there's no earthquake, then we meet again. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a good day. Yeah.
Best
Bye-bye.
wishes.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
Jacob, if you listen to me, I send you a chat for my email address. If you don't mind sending me your contact, we can stay connected. Jacob
Yes,
Plunkett.
absolutely. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, that's my email right there in the chat. You see it?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, my friend.
Thank you. I will
Stay in
email
touch.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Bye-bye.